With just 48 hours until polls close in the US midterm elections, politicians are making their final pleas to voters. In Georgia, polls show the race for the Senate is now locked in a dead heat.
That result could have major implications for the country, but especially for women. US correspondent Mitch McCann explains.
In Savannah, Georgia, the pastor turned politician is pleading for votes.
Don't let anybody discourage you from using your vote. Your vote counts. I'm a living witness that a vote can make a difference.
With 48 hours left in the race, Raphael Warnock is fighting for his career. He's the US Senator, but he's tied in the polls with a Georgian football superstar.
That God has picked me out of that little town and brought me around the world. He can do the same for you.
Herschel Walker was an NFL legend, revered by millions. It's quite possible whoever wins here could claim the Senate majority for their party. Warnock and Walker are polar opposites on policy. Abortion, their biggest disagreement.
Women need a champion who believes that a woman ought to be in control of her own body.
On abortion, I'm a Christian. I believe in life.
Pro-life perhaps when it suits politically. Herschel Walker is accused of paying for 2 ex-girlfriends to have abortions earlier in life. He's denied it, and it's failed to derail his campaign.
I'm done with this foolishness.
This is a critical issue for every American voter after the Supreme Court overruled a woman's right to an abortion. It's now a state's choice what the law is, and so far at least 12 have banned the procedures. Democrats want a new law legalising them. Republicans want further restrictions.
A woman's right to an abortion is such an important issue to so many people here tonight in Savannah, Georgia. But they live in a state that has traditionally been held by Republicans with far more conservative views.
Women having many babies as they want to have, but they should still have the right to decide whether they want to have a child or not.
You should always have that option, that choice to do what you desire to do with your body.
Abortion rights were meant to bring Democrat voters out in droves this week. Polling suggests that has failed. And if that is the case, America would have swung to the right.
Well, Mitch joins us now. Kia ora, Mitch. There are concerns about the threat of violence at some polling stations.
Yeah, kia ora, Mike, that's right. We're expecting to see more security at polling stations right across the United States in the coming days after reports of intimidation towards US election officials. And we know the FBI is already investigating threats against officials in recent months as well. So there's this real heightened state of tension as the midterm elections approach this Tuesday or Wednesday New Zealand time. A new poll from the Washington Post and ABC out in the last couple of days has said that 9 out of 10 Americans are now more concerned about political violence in their towns and cities, and that comes after Paul Pelosi, the husband of the US Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi here, was bashed with a hammer inside his own home by a conspiracy theorist just over a week ago. So you can understand why officials here want to keep security tight at the polling stations.
Our US correspondent Mitch McCann, tēnā koe.